Discord. Oh, man, that's Discord. All right, folks, let's rock and roll, man. Let's rock and roll. All right, real quick, man. Staff Sergeant Shaw gave me a call, man. We got to get this, man. Hang on, wait a minute. I need to make myself smaller. Staff Sergeant Shell is on the list of top recruiters in the country. Top recruiter has 50. Staff Sergeant Shell, what's the count this week, brother?
Hey, we're at 25 right now.
What? Let's go. Okay, folks, listen up, man. I'm getting a lot of calls. I'm sending Staff Sergeant Shell a lot of people. We got to get on it, man. We got to catch up. We 25 behind some crazy-ass dude that got a hookup with a bunch of dudes trying to get their damn visas. We're going to get Staff Sergeant Shell to 100. We're going to get him to finish first. My thing is always finishing first. Let's find a way to win. Staff Sergeant Shell, you want to talk about the new Army PT test?
Yeah, we could do that. And Jake, by the way, I don't know if I can't see you. Can anybody else see him? Is he streaming for you guys?
Oh, man.
I want to make sure.
Can y'all see me? I know you can hear me. Okay, no. Someone said no, they can't see me. We can't see you. All right, there we go. Are you on your phone, Staff Sergeant Shell?
Yeah, but it looks like for me, it's got like the little camera button crossed out, like if you're muted or not. But whatever. If everybody else can see you, we'll FaceTime later so I can say we don't miss each other. You know.
Yeah. I just talked to you. We're winning. Hey, real quick, PSA, public service announcement. If Staff Sergeant Shell's asked you to do something and you dragging your feet, I'm gonna call you and I'm not gonna be subtle like he is. Okay. So look, man, we trying to run this stuff down, but really what we trying to do is help you make good decisions, get in the Army the right way. I got some flashing lights in this room, man. So like we trying to get you right, but if you do dumb stuff like don't fill out the paperwork and stuff like that, then we got a problem, okay? So I'm gonna give you a public service announcement. If I call you because you ain't doing something right, you gonna have a problem. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all know the rules. We don't give you no BS. We don't ask you to do no BS, and you get the shit done or we get rid of you, okay? All right, I'm up. Okay, go ahead, Staff Sergeant Shell.
So the Army made some changes to the PT test recently. It's now called the AFT, Army Fitness Test, and they got rid of the medicine ball throw, which was a 10-pound medicine ball that you would throw over your head, which was basically like supposed to measure explosive strength. It didn't, because it more or less measured, do you know how to throw a ball with good trajectory, right? So it didn't really measure any strength. It just kind of, you could throw the ball straight up in the air and, lose points on your test, right? So that's gone. On top of that, they increased the requirements for all combat MOSs. There's a full list. I'm not going to go through it right now. If you guys want to see the memorandum, just let me know and I'll send it to you guys, or I'll post it in the Discord later. If it's not already there, somebody probably put it in there. But basically now there are 60, you have to get 60 in each event. It's a 5-event test for combat arms, and it's gender neutral, which means females must meet the male requirement for this test. So all equal now in the combat arms world.
Combat arms, no more hiding. No 35-pound rucks, and the men got 55-pound rucks. Welcome to America. I don't think it's going to matter much. The savages are going to be savages, and everybody else is not. So, all right, folks, listen up, man. We on these tasty gains. I hit these bad boys about an hour ago. I'm on crack cocaine. Staff Sergeant Shell is on the creatine. I am on the creatine gummies now also. I do not want you guys using them for long distance anaerobic training. I do not support creatine gummies for anything in special operations. I do, however, support the 59% improvement in memory and brain health on creatine. That's why I'm doing them. I'm not like Staff Sergeant Shell. I'm 53. I'm just trying to get 3 goats right now. Shout out. Let's put this out there to the internet. Does anybody got 3 goats they can give me? A male goat and 2 female goats anywhere in the general area of San Antonio. I need 3 goats. I would prefer them not to be old goats because I don't want them to die no time soon. but I'm looking for 3 GOATs. I'm going to put that out to the internet world. Shout out to 2K. We working on Patreon. We working on a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of, like, the game school is coming together. We got Staff Sergeant Shell is going to have a night. So he's going to have an hour Discord with you guys. We're going to try to figure that date out. We're going to try to bring in a couple other people. We're going to move away from the school's classroom. We've talked about that a little bit. But listen, here's the deal, man. We got a lot of good stuff going on in Discord. We're going to start capitalizing on this. We're going to grow this a lot better, man. Yeah. The count's 25. So someone's asking the count. Count is 25. We are rolling. Hey, if you over there on YouTube, come join us on Discord if you want to ask a question. If not, you just want to hear some people get lit on fire for asking stupid-ass questions, I'm going to try to do a better job of not absolutely burning people down today. But we'll see how that goes. You know, that's always a touch-and-go situation when someone come on here and ask some craziness. Is the hand raised? We need to... 2K, can you enable the hand raising? All right, there we go. 2K is the man. Listen, if we didn't have 2K, we'd all be running around here in the Stone Age talking about just raise your hand. All right, here we go. Tasty gains off the chain, baby. Let's go. What's the first question? Mason, what's your question, big dog?
What's not a question, kind of like a life update. So we talked about the fire department last week. So I actually submitted an application for the candidate program that they have down in Shanahan, and so I submitted that today. Actually, I went down there and gave that to them. So June they'll be starting that up, and they'll let me know if I get accepted into that program.
Okay.
Also start an application for the Chicago Fire Department as well, because of the you don't need certain certifications to get in there. All you have to do is pass the written exam, a CPAT, and everything else. So I just kind of wanted to give you an update on that, as well as taking the Illinois power test as well for law enforcement to get my hat in that ring as well this weekend. So I just kind of wanted to give you an update on that end.
Okay, keep me in the loop, Mason, because I got a couple dudes up there.
For CFD and CPD, or just one or the other?
I don't know what all them letters mean, but I know I got a couple people.
Chicago Fire and Chicago Police Department.
Yeah, I got a couple people on the police department. I got a couple people south in a couple police departments. So we got a couple people up there.
All right, I'll hit you up outside of this then. But I just want to give you like the
Staff Sergeant Shell said he got a couple people up there too. So.
All right, I'll message in the Discord, but that's all.
All right, awesome, Mason. Let's shoot. I should have had my dude come on. Hey, man, listen. Let me tell y'all this. My dude Jack hit me up today. I talked to him 2.5 years ago. I kind of lit his ass on fire because he wanted me to hold his fucking dick while he was peeing, okay? And he just called me back today and told me, man, he got a bunch of hours flying. He got a great job. He's going to be flying woodland forest fires. He did all this in 2.5 years. He said, man, I lit a fire under his ass because I told him ain't nobody going to help him get out of his situation. And, like, I just want you guys to understand this, man. Like, you can't expect people to help you if you're not willing to kill for yourself. If you're not willing to work for yourself and work yourself out of a bad situation, ain't nobody going to help you, man. This is life, man. Life don't want to help you. It wants you to fail. So shout out to Jack, man. I appreciate you hitting me up with an update. That's what we trying to do on here, man. I ain't trying to help y'all get places. I'm trying to motivate you to get places, right? Now, sometimes help's needed, but shit, most of the time, it's because your ass got to get fucking going and doing shit. Okay, next question. Let's roll.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Perfect, man. Hey, man, what you said was exactly right. I talked to you about, let's say, like 6 months ago, and you lit a fire up under my ass, telling me, man, they don't fucking want you, blah, blah, this and that. And I was like, man, I felt like shit. But I was like, man, you motivated me enough. I got court, final day, couple days. After that, I just had a quick question. So right now I'm over here just getting my little grit points or whatever. And there's the work-life balance that I wanted to figure out with you, but work is business, basically a family business we got going on. And it's popping off, man.
What's the family business?
And so, see these are truck washouts, man. And we got a monopoly over here, man.
You said washouts?
Like trailer washouts? Like
absolutely. So let me ask you this question. Where are you located?
Santa Maria, California.
Okay, you in California. Do you have a YouTube channel?
An old one, but I do want to start one.
Why don't you have a YouTube channel just showing you cleaning out the back of semi trucks?
Dude, I just recorded the first video and I bought a Yeti mic, and dude,
Okay.
I'm literally, yeah. What you're thinking right now, I've been thinking for a while, but I'm just like, and I don't know anything about that shit, man. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
listen. This is the easiest shit in the world, bro. Just go get Gary V's deck. He got a social media deck. It's 180 pages. It'll tell you exactly what to fucking do. You ain't even got to think about the shit. And you got an easy ass job. The other one I'm gonna do, go look up the curb painters from fucking Phoenix. Dude, they do these little short ass videos, man. Them shits, everybody watching them shits. Okay? Everybody watching them. You cleaning out shit, you know, like just get it done. Okay? Now what's your question?
So I wanted to do Army. I asked you this a long time ago. I was like, Army, Marines, because of the whole port shit going on.
Yep.
And from what I understood was and whatnot, but I guess that might not happen.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, okay? You go in the Army or the military to help your life change, right? If you start making $10 million a year, is your life going to change?
Yeah.
And you making money for the family, right? The whole family in this business, you got a whole bunch of shit, right? So you got the opportunity to impact the whole family. Like, fuck, I'm staying right where I am. Right?
Well, the thing is, like, fuck going active. What about the guard, man? The guard.
Dog, listen. Are you the dude to drive the bus? Are you the dude driving the bus in the business?
Nah.
Who's driving the bus?
My pops.
Okay, so how old's your pops?
He's about 54, but man, he can move. He can move.
No, you're fine. You're fine. He got another 15, 20 years in him, okay? So if you want to go bang on the military, go ahead. But I would always say this. Have you watched any of Gary V's videos?
Don't like Gary. I just think he's...
Okay, listen. Let me say this. Gary V is not at the top of my list anymore because he left his wife after talking about family like a motherfucker for the last 15 years. He traded up and got him a little young thing, right? Okay, I'm not mad if you got another woman, but I'm not getting rid of my wife for some bullshit, right? Like I'm not getting rid of the mother of my kids. Like in my understanding, he just traded her in. I don't know that for a fact, but here's my thing. His information is all you care about. He's slinging gold out there for free, okay? Sometimes you got to listen to a dude you don't like to get to where you want to go, okay? So what I would tell you is, like, just go look at what he did for his wine business. He took a $4 million business and turned it into a $100 million business in like 3 or 4 years. Okay?
Did he show it?
Absolutely. He tell you everything he do. He just had a YouTube channel. That's all he did. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay? So, like, you doing truck washouts, bro. You think about it. You in fucking Cali, bro. If you just did truck out washouts in Cali, you making $50 million a year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying, right? So listen. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. Maybe you don't want to put a YouTube channel out. Okay? Maybe you don't. But I know this. Hey, Dad, I need a week. I'm going to see every fucking trucking line in this fucking city. You in Anaheim, right?
No, the Central Coast by Santa Barbara.
Okay. So, like, just think what happens if you get in the Long Beach area. That's the largest port in the world. Largest port in America is Long Beach, right? You see what I'm getting at?
Exactly what you're getting at, man.
Okay. So, like, look, how much you getting paid a truck washout?
Dude, we're charging 50 each, and I know it takes us like 15 minutes. Like,
no, how much you getting? How much you charging?
50 a washout, and it takes.
Okay, 50. No, absolutely. My dad drove truck. I know all about washouts. Okay, so here's what I want you to understand. You doing $50 washouts. Okay, let's say you doing 100 a day. All right, that's how much money? $5,000, right? How many you doing a day, roughly?
So the best day that we've had this year, my pops made $1,000 a day.
Okay, so he's doing 20 a day. Okay, so here's what I want you to get to. here's what I want you to understand, though, brother. Like you got the possibility to do fucking 10,000 a day. Okay, and make 10,000 a day. You make it 50G, right? No, you make a 500G. 10,000, you make a 500. But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, let's go. Okay, let's go. Stop talking about it. Be about it. Next week, hey, next week it's fucking Wednesday today. It's the 23rd. Next week, I want you to come on this channel and say I got 3 new clients in this 7-day period.
Definitely, bro. Yeah. I'll do it. I'll show you too.
Hey, man, listen, we from Missouri, brother. We from Missouri. You got to show me. Okay? Come back on next week and tell us, all right?
Man. I swear to God.
All right, let's go, brother.
Hey, thank you, Jake. Thank you. Show.
You're welcome, brother. All right, what's the next question?
Hey, how you doing, Jake?
What's up?
Hey, boss. So today I took my ASVAB. I got a 77.
Okay.
The AFQT, I got a 71. My GC score was 100.
Well, hang on. AFQT, you talking about the Air Force?
No, I might have said it wrong. It's the 1 second. What was it called? Sorry. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, that's what it's called. AFQT.
You said it right. That's your overall score.
Yeah. So, that's what I did.
That's all on the ASVAB. That's not the Air Force test.
No.
Okay, I got you. What's your GT score?
GT score was 106. So I was trying to go for Green Berets. I talked to my recruiter. He told me it's 110 or more. So I told the recruiter, he gave me options. So he told me this is what I could do. I can either retake the test again, but if I retake the test again, it's a lower score.
How old are you?
27.
How long did you study? You didn't. Just say you didn't study. You didn't fucking study. Do you have the ASVAB for dummies? Do you have the ASVAB for dummies? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. And I took the practice PyCat like 2 times.
Okay.
Yep. So he told me these are my options. I mean, if I take it again, I think I could get more. But he told me these are my options I could do. He told me I can either go with an option 40. He said I qualify for an option 40 contract. And I could go and try out for Green Beret right away.
Option 40 ain't gonna let you try out for Green Berets. That's gonna let you try out for fucking Rangers. You don't want to go to the Ranger bat as a 27-year-old.
Correct, yeah. For what I watched your videos before.
So I would just take an 11 X-ray contract, go to one of the airborne units, and then in 2 or 3 years put your package in for Green Beret. You're still gonna be young. Hang on, man.
So
go ahead.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
So pretty much my life goal is pretty much what I want to do is I want to be 727. I want to get in as soon as possible.
What the fuck is a 727?
No, sorry. Since I'm 27, I want to get in as soon as possible.
Okay, so listen. Let me help you out, brother. Let me help you out. We are never in a rush to get our head cut off. Have you heard me say that?
100%.
We're never in a rush to go get our head cut off. So you can't tell me I'm in a rush. Because the first thing I'm going to say is, you ain't in that big a fucking rush or you wouldn't have got a 106 on the fucking GT score. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So do not run into the fucking wall of bullets and get your ass killed thinking that you in a rush to get there. So 2 years in a regular line infantry unit ain't going to do nothing but help you be super prepared for AFAS. And it's going to introduce you to the Army, and you're going to be a lot better off. Now, the X-ray program is doing good. So, hey, Master Yoda, is that Jay?
Yeah, I'm here, Jake.
What are you doing on this channel, bro? Like, am I going to have to fly to fucking someplace on the other side of the country and start choking a grown-ass man because you hanging out on here?
Sure, we're doing good. We're doing all right. Everything's fine.
Okay, let's just keep it quiet. I need you to go to bed, brother. Have you gave your wife and kids some time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. God damn, you killing me, bro. You scaring the shit out of me, man. All right, let's go.
That was good.
All right. Okay, you good? Go ahead. You want to say something? Go ahead.
Man.
Go ahead.
I mean, he has a couple options. I mean, what is it? Staff Sergeant Shell's on here. He should know. He has a couple options. Number one, he can retest in 30 days. Number two, you could tell his recruiter to send a proponent waiver to Special Warfare Center for approval. for them to take the 106. High probability will get approved. Just has to get sent up in that period that he's waiting the 30 days to retest. I will do it anyways. Or he can sign an infantry contract, like you said. That's not a bad option either. And then just volunteer out of OSET. They are taking guys all the time. All you got to do is contact the Special Warfare Center liaison, and then just they will literally have you sign an 18 X-ray contract right there, and they will waive off the 106 like on the spot at OSET. So he has multiple options.
There we go.
Yep.
Does that make
pretty easy, man?
So listen, I think your number one option is ask for the waiver. Okay. Are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm listening. Yo,
Okay.
I'm listening,
What did my man just say to you? What did Master Yoda just say to you?
He said I could either get a waiver. My recruiter sent up pretty much a waiver.
Yep.
And he said high probability, or I can do what you said, sign
Yep.
11X Ray contract, 11X
Okay.
contract.
And what else?
And the last one he said, I recorded it, so I don't know, man. I can't remember
Okay.
this one.
He said
Volunteer out of OSET.
You volunteer
Yeah,
out of
that one,
OSET,
yeah.
or you can retake the test. He said
Right,
retake. Just make sure. I want to make sure you taking notes, brother. Okay, I know you got it recorded, but you're on fire, bro. You got 3 superstars on here helping you out. Okay, so here's what I would tell you, man. Like, you just understand this, man. 2 or 3 months of prior preparation will stop you from getting your head cut off in selection. Okay, you don't want to just be like, I want to get there, and like an option 40 contract sending you to the Rangers, bro. Like I don't send no 27-year-olds over to the Rangers for fucking fuck games for 3 years, right? You're gonna be a grown ass man over there, pissed off that you got a 19-year-old beating your ass every day. So we just had a young man, got a college degree, headed to the Ranger bat right now, and I'm waiting to see. I hooked him up with a bunch of people to make sure he got a smooth transition. But shit, them first couple of years in the bat, bro, are hell. So, okay, all right. You got any other questions?
I think my last question is: so if I say I did 11X, right, I would have to spend 2 to 3 years in the unit before I go in, or is like right away?
What did he just say? Didn't he just say after OSET you can volunteer?
Oh yes, he did. Oh yes, he did, sir.
Okay. Now I'm going to ask you the magical question. What's the magical question I'm about to ask you?
What's my 5-mile time?
What is it?
So I've been running.
What the fuck is the number?
About 37.
Okay, so you ain't far off. You got to just fucking start grinding, right? Them 2 minutes, ain't gonna be easy to get off, but you should be able to get them 2 minutes off.
Yeah, I used to be a wrestler and play football in high school, so I'm not too worried about it.
All right, well then I would tell you to hurry up and get that shit done. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
If your recruiter doesn't have the paperwork, doesn't know how to do it, a lot of times recruiters are going to shy away from things they don't understand, and they're going to say like, "Oh, it's not possible" or whatever. It is. Like Jonah just said, it's good. So just my number's in the bio. Hit me up. Shit, I don't care if he calls me. I'll walk him through it for you.
Sounds good. Thank you, Sergeant Shell.
Hey, Staff Sergeant Shell, we're trying to be quiet on who that is.
Roger that.
Yep. All right, let's go. Next question.
Yo, what's up, Jay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, brother. We on Discord, man. We fucking 5x5.
Awesome, man. I sent you a behemoth of an email a little bit earlier. Current situation, aspiring law enforcement officer, been kind of running into.
Okay, I know who you are. Listen, man. Listen, this is easy, bro. This is easy. You got kids, you got a wife. Just go in on the MP contract. Just go in on the MP contract, okay? And then you're gonna do your 3 years, 4 years, and then you're gonna get out and you can be a police officer easy.
Got you.
Cause you're the tech sale dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been kind of squandering around in tech sales and all that stuff. Like, don't try to do a subtle course adjustment in life. Burn your ships at the shore, go in the Army for 4 years. How old are your kids?
5 and 4 months.
You ain't nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. Your wife good? She the smart one. Where's she getting her MBA from?
She goes to Western Governors University.
Okay.
Online.
Okay, so then I would just say send it. Hey, we're going to suck it up for 4 years. We're going to come back. Where you want to be a cop at?
So either Illinois or Indiana. I've been applying to both.
Okay, so either one of those, like you're gonna make in the mid 6 figures just with some overtime. So, okay, that'd be my 2 cents. Ain't nothing magical about it. You just got to go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay.
Take the hit, make the sacrifice.
You ain't really taking a hit. I mean, you're gonna take a little bit of a hit, but it ain't gonna be as bad as you think because you're gonna get BAH. You're gonna get all that other stuff. You ain't gonna be rich, but you won't be poor either.
Gotcha. That's the goal.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate it.
Easy. Hey, you already talking to a recruiter, right?
Yeah. I talked to a recruiter. I didn't study for the ASVAB, but I took a practice test and I scored a 39, which he told me that would qualify me for.
Wait a minute. Hold up, homeboy. A 39 total out of 100?
On the practice exam, yeah.
Okay.
I take the official.
And he said that would qualify you for MP, Staff Sergeant Shell?
Yeah, it probably would, just depending on the line scores.
Okay.
And you're doing an MP for what reason though?
He want to go in the police. He want to go in the police afterwards.
Do any job but MP.
Okay, here we go. Go ahead.
Man, Sergeant Shell knows. I mean, he's gonna tell you.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
If you want to be a cop,
there's no reason.
If you want to be a cop, do any job but MP. Number one, MP is a minimum of a 5-year contract minimum that you have to sign, and it doesn't transfer as well as people think. Yes, it's you think you're a cop, but realistically, you're checking IDs at a front gate, and then the MP Corps in general in the Army is changing drastically, and it's transferring over to the civilian sector, where a lot of civilians are just doing the job now rather than MPs. They're getting rid of pretty much a lot of the MP Corps itself.
Yeah, same with that firefighter shit. The firefighters and the MPs are all on their way out.
So promotions ask right now, if you want the military service, which realistically that's what's going to help you for, trying to go be a cop, because realistically, no matter what, even if you join as an MP, you still have to go through the police academy, right? It's not like it transfers over like that. So with that being said, I highly recommend you just pick a job that you are interested in. Maybe do a 2-year contract instead on the active duty side. 2 or 3 year contract on the active duty side instead, and then just get out. Prior to you getting out, 12 months before getting out, start your application process for whatever police department you're trying to do. The main reason why is because you could probably get a police department to sponsor your academy, so now you don't have to use your GI Bill for any of that shit, and you could save your GI Bill for other stuff.
What part of Illinois are you in?
So I'm from Illinois, but I'm currently living in Indiana. I'm like in northwestern Indiana, like Hammond.
Gary? You in Gary?
I ain't in Gary, man. I can't do Gary, bro. Too half a crown.
It's all right.
I went to Crown Point High School. My wife's from Hammond, so I know the area.
Oh, okay, sweet.
So look, what I will tell you is I've got some connections with the state police for Illinois. So if you just jump in my DMs, I can probably hook you up.
Yeah, Sergeant Shell, man, I ain't trying to get ran over on the highway, but
hey, man, listen. Don't come on. Hey, listen.
We got the drug task force, man, with the Illinois State Troopers.
Don't come on here telling us what you're not gonna do. You understand that? Don't get flame sprayed on here telling us what you're not gonna fucking do when someone offer you some fucking help. So how about you DM that motherfucker and see if he got some amenable shit for you? Does that make sense?
Yeah. I was just fucking around. That's all.
No, I know that, but we don't really fuck around on here that much.
Gotcha.
Have you noticed that?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure we out here trying to help people. So you come on here to get some help, and we offer you some help, and then you get fucking snotty about fucking don't want to do the job. Then we start sending motherfuckers to your house to visit you and shit. Okay, make sense?
Yep. Don't want that.
All right. So listen, just DM Staff Sergeant Shell. We get you on the right track. I learned something today. Don't do MP. My dude that was a fireman in the Army for 25 years is murdering the outside world as a fireman. That's going away too. But there's some big budget cuts happening, and we're trying to get rid of all that liability with the VA and everything else. So we get rid of policemen and firemen on military bases. Not a big deal. Because if it comes down to real shit, they're going to put line units on the guard to get shacking on the fence. So it doesn't really matter. All right, let's go. Next question. Hey, get them hands up. I'll gladly end this bad boy early. What you got?
All right, so I was wondering if you could guide me a little bit. So I got an offer to NAPS for class 2026, and I also got an RTC scholarship to VMI. I was wondering which route do you think would best prepare me, like to be a naval officer, like just regarding like lifestyle and.
Are you a minority?
I'm a Arab, so yeah.
You're a fucking Arab?
Yeah.
So is that a minority or not? You kind of on the fence about whether you're a minority or not.
Well, no, yeah, I'm a minority.
Are you sure?
On applications, I'm considered white, but like when you look at me, you can clearly see I'm Arab. So.
Oh, fuck it. So you white? You just marking white on the thing just for GP?
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm marked white on my everything.
Go to the Naval Academy.
All right.
Because VMI is racist as shit. So just flat out, like, you ain't gonna make it at VMI. It's gonna be really bad for you. Really bad.
I don't know. I have some friends at VMI, like on the wrestling team and stuff. I didn't know it was like that bad.
Are you gonna wrestle?
I was talking to the coaches. I'm gonna try to walk on. I know some people there, so yeah.
I wouldn't go to VMI personally.
Yeah.
And here's why. Listen, man. Listen. Do you want to go to a top 5 school or do you want to go to a fucking middle 100 school?
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I'd rather be at top 5 school.
So take your ass to the Naval Academy Prep School. That 1 year is gonna help you out amazingly. And if you hit me up, I got 4 people going to. Well, no, I got 2 people going to NAPS right now, and I got 2 people going to the academy straight. So, but yeah, I would go to NAPS 100% of the time. Like that 1 year ain't gonna matter. Next year you're gonna be at the Naval Academy. Like you'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey Jake, I'm a high school senior that so I got into the University of Washington for engineering, but I recently got into NAPS it was a conditional acceptance. So
okay.
I still need my waiver, but I'm trying to
still
figure
need
out
a waiver for what?
Wait. For my medical waiver for my eyes.
For your eyes? Are your eyes real bad?
I mean, I got it's like a degenerative thing. I need,
And they haven't given you a waiver already?
No, it's taken a while, and I'm just trying to figure out
when do you got to make a decision? When do you have to make a decision on your University of Washington deal?
May 1st, so next Thursday.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Is it a full scholarship at University of Washington?
No, I got a scholarship, but I still have I think 5,000 unmet.
Okay, can your family afford 5,000?
Probably not. I'd have to take out student loans.
All right, that's easy. The fucking student loans, easy deal. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of advice. Okay. I'm always gonna take the bird in the hand over 2 birds in the bush. Okay. I turned down a full engineering scholarship to the University of Washington to go to the Naval Academy Prep School. All right. I don't think you can do that in this case because there's a chance they may come back in fucking June and say, we're not going to approve your waiver, and then you're screwed. Correct?
That's what I'm worried about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what I would do. I would call them up and I would tell them, I need to know about my waiver by Friday, or I'm going to have to go to University of Washington.
All right.
What do you want to study? What do you want to study?
Computer engineering.
So, I mean, Naval Academy got a good computer engineering school. University of Washington got a great one. Do you really want to go in the military?
Yeah, I initially, I applied for West Point, didn't get in, but I was planning on doing Army ROTC at UW.
Okay, did you get into Army ROTC? Did you get a scholarship?
No, I haven't. No, I didn't get one.
You didn't apply? Did you apply for Army ROTC?
I applied, but the 3rd March board hasn't came out yet.
Yeah, they'll give him one a little later, Jake. He'll have to figure out how to pay for that freshman year.
Okay. All right. I'll just tell you, I'm going to tell you, I'm going with a bird in the hand over 2 in the bush. Call Naval Academy, tell them your situation. Say, listen, man, I got a great deal going to the University of Washington engineering program. I understand I have a degenerative eye problem. I need to know if that waiver is going to be approved. I need to know now. I have until May 1st to tell University of Washington, and right now I don't have any choice but to go to University of Washington because you haven't approved my waiver.
All right. Do that.
Hey, listen, don't send a fucking email. I know they're not answering the phones, but if you got to sit on the phone all day, you better make that phone call. You can send them an email too, but you better be send them a phone call tomorrow morning. And they're gonna give you some shit quickly. You say, hey, listen, I need to have a real conversation with somebody at Naval Academy because I'm gonna have to go to the University of Washington over going to NAPS. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. My guess is they probably not gonna get back to you, and then you know what decision you got to make. But I'll tell you this:
I'll do that.
Degenerative eye problem. I ain't putting no fucking money on no waiver at the Naval Academy.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
Where you from?
Thank you, sir.
Where you from?
I'm from Washington State.
Yeah, motherfucker. Where are you from?
Oh shit. Yakima. I came on here a couple weeks ago.
Well, I can't fucking remember everybody. I don't see your face. You're just a fucking square dot and shit. You know what I'm saying? With a blue fucking Discord face in the middle and shit. You from Yakima?
Yeah.
All right. We had a conversation. What we talk about being from Yakima?
I mean, it's a lot of minorities out here.
No, I know that. It's a big picking community, right? Big, huge Hispanic community.
Yeah.
Okay, we lost to Toppenish. Fuck Toppenish. 120 dudes on the team. We had 18 and shit. We lost. Lost in the state finals and shit sucked. I was pissed and shit. All right, cool. Let me know what you figure out.
All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much, sir. I am a 26-year-old man, as you can probably hear. I got a contract with the Army as 11 X-ray enlisting, and I was wondering about. My exception to policy to get an option 4 on my contract was pulled because of a medical waiver, and I was told that I would have the opportunity to volunteer or in some way get the ability to jump out of planes right out of basic. And I've tried to do some research online about this. There isn't
Lies.
What is your medical condition, if you don't mind saying it? If you mind, then don't say it. But what is wrong?
I would prefer not to say.
DM him. DM him, man. DM him. Just DM him.
I have sent up a bunch of exemption ETPs for airborne school, and it's like a 99% rate comeback.
Sunshell,
Yep.
I got you. I have an easier question for you. Was your option 4 pulled while you were at MAPS ready to sign your contract because you were there doing your physical and your enlistment?
No, sir.
So you did your physical first, then you failed your physical, then a medical waiver was submitted, then you try to request a job with an option 4, then it was just canceled?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your recruiter never sent airborne ETP to get approved prior to that. That's why it got canceled.
Yeah,
they try to send you to the floor for enlistment because it's faster for you to get an enlistment. Just fucking, that shit drives me nuts.
Yeah, he didn't.
No.
DM Staff Sergeant Shell, we'll get that shit fixed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad. Like, I don't have
Hey, listen. What did we say? DM Staff Sergeant Shell, we'll get it fixed. Is that good for you? Is that good?
Absolutely, I will DM Staff Sergeant Shell.
Is that acceptable for your 26-year-old ass?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. You got any other questions?
To answer the question you were about to ask, it's not guaranteed that you're going to get airborne. You could. It's possible. Anything's possible. But if it's not in your contract, it's not guaranteed. It just is what it is.
Yeah, I don't expect that. But I appreciate it. I will DM you, Staff Sergeant Chef, and we'll figure this out.
Too much corporate knowledge on this channel right now. We got 2 fucking bangers. Been living this life of recruiting for a long time. Too much corporate knowledge.
Y'all motherfuckers bring me back to my recruiting days. I like this.
Hey, listen. Your ass better not come back because we fucking have to. Man, we trying to come out there and give you some love at graduation, my dude.
Absolutely not. I'll leave that job for
Good.
Son Shell.
We try to get him to 100 right now. Hey, oh wait. Let's ask him the question, Staff Sergeant Shell. Hey, Master Yoda. So there's a dude in New York City that has 50 contracts already, all on the green card. Do you know who that is?
What's his name?
Hold on, let me find it.
Oh God, hang on.
Yoda, I ended up on USEREC top 25.
Yeah.
And I saw this guy at the top. And let me see if I can find
We're
it.
trying to run him down.
Fucking.
I can't pronounce it.
Should be an African name.
Yeah, that's him. I can't pronounce
it. E7.
It doesn't have a rank attached to it, but it's got his numbers and the RSID.
Yeah.
But I don't. Yeah.
Yeah. What about it?
No. We were just. Is he literally? He just has a gangway, like just.
I'm telling you right now, ain't nobody ever beating that dude. So what he has.
We beating him, bro. Hey, Jonah, don't. Master Yoda, we beating this motherfucker, bro. If I gotta put more resources on this shit,
I'm gonna tell you exactly what he has.
Right? Go.
He only puts green card holders because I know this because we were in the same battalion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Together.
Yep.
Right. The dude, he literally has, he has connections. So number one, he was like he worked at the embassy in Africa.
Okay.
So he has connections all over all the embassies with all the countries, right? All the countries in Africa. So pretty much a lot of those green card holders, the moment they hit New York City, automatically they're coming to see him. Like he already has people, hundreds of people getting sent to him, weekly. It's not the guy's a beast. He just has connections.
How many is he doing a year? What's that number going to look like at the end of the year?
Last year, I want to say he put close to 140, 150, easy. I'm talking about him working 3 days out of the week.
I told you. Hang on, Master Yoda. Staff Sergeant Shell, I told you we had the goal too low. We got to go for 200, bro. Listen. I got some shit going on, Master Yoda. I got some massive shit going on. Right. I'm fixing. No. Don't say shit, Staff Sergeant Shell. You just fucking get on that horse and hold the fuck on, bro. We fixing. We're gonna have to run down 250, bro. We're gonna have to run down 250. You heard it here first. That 100 number. Now we got to get these resources, but we going for 250.
That's the thing.
I need a secretary, bro.
That's what I'll tell you. All he does is process, and he doesn't even use New York maps. All he uses Baltimore maps. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep, that's my man, Staff Sergeant Shell, sending him to Indianapolis because Illinois want to mess him over. So.
Oh man, I use it everywhere now.
Yeah, but. Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, and that's at the same time, that's why a lot of green card holders join. It's hard to find, in today's day and age, it's hard to find qualified individuals in this country willing to serve the military, right? It's just difficult in general. I mean,
and
we know that.
Just as much as I do, when they come from overseas, their medical record is completely clean.
There's no.
Genesis can't touch African doctors.
Hey, listen, man. They can't mess. They ain't going into that witch doctor shit. They can't get there. They can't get that deep into the witch doctor shit. Let's go. All right, Staff Sergeant Shell. I just put the new number out. We might have to wait for fiscal year 26. Don't know, man. Hey, bro, listen, man. Listen. I know you ain't been riding this Ferrari very long. Okay, Jonah been around the Ferrari / F1 Formula race car, but it's really a fucking Mack truck because we mow shit over, we run over shit, okay? Maybe an M1 Abrams going super fast. So we're gonna reset. We're gonna do 100 this year, and then next year we're gonna do 1,000. Fuck that 250. We're gonna blow out the African dude, have his ass being pissed off that he's second and shit. Fucking goddamn African dude at fucking 140. Are you kidding me?
And I'm sitting in a cornfield in Illinois with a
don't care.
Station,
don't care. We're gonna send you. I'll send you a couple people to fucking fill out paperwork, bro. Don't worry about that shit. We'll get some of these motherfucking goons on this channel to start filling out paperwork. We'll find a way. Ain't worried about no limitations, cornfields or whatnot, drainage ditches and shit. We're not worried about it.
I'll get him a desk out in the field.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll set you up with 15 Filipinos filling out paperwork and shit for $5 an hour. That's what we'll do.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we'll find a way, bro. Like this ain't the fucking can't get it done channel. I know that. All right, next question. We got 2 dudes on here. Hey, y'all got any questions? Let's get them up. It's 7:47. We're gonna start hitting this speed round.
What's up, Jake? It's Isaiah.
Isaiah, what's up?
I got my, just give you an update. I got my waiting to go to MEPS. I got my DD 149 at the BCMR to get my records reinstated so I can become eligible.
You talking about for the COVID shit, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yep.
Hey man, send us a picture. It's like send me a picture so I can post it when you get back in uniform and shit.
Oh yeah, I will. Something I'm struggling with right now, Jake, is like I have this figure in my mind of what could become possible. I'm kind of like,
what do you mean?
Before I get it,
you talking about spending money?
Yeah, like
okay. What are you spending it on? What are you spending it on?
I haven't spent it literally, but it's
like in your fucking head, motherfucker. You just said you've been spending it. What the fuck in your head? No shit. What do you want to buy?
I mean, I want to get a new car.
Okay, what kind of car you got right now?
I got a Honda Pilot.
Okay, perfect. Let me tell you something. You're gonna die poor. Are you black?
I am. Yeah, you can see my photo right there. Yeah.
You're all right. It's okay. I'm gonna fucking stew out the black people right now because I'm white and Jewish. Okay, so let me tell y'all something, man. Do you know that the average African American is $8,000 in debt? $8,000. Okay. Do you know who is the poorest fucking demographic out of all the demographics in America? African Americans. You know who spends the most dumbass fucking money on luxury goods? Fucking African Americans. Okay. So I'm going to tell you just like I told my young lady Alexis Thomas when she had a brand new Jeep Pilot, whatever the fuck it's called, and she got a brand new job and she wanted to spend that $70,000 and get that new car. And I told her, you don't own a fucking house yet, so you don't get to buy shit. Okay? Fast forward 4 years, she fixing to pop out some twins. She got the same fucking Jeep that she had, and now she got almost $150,000 in equity in the house that she bought 3 fucking years ago. Okay? So I don't know, how much money you got in your bank account, Isaiah, right now?
I mean, I probably got 2 months.
How much money do you have in your bank account? I want the fucking number.
Check. A little over 10K.
Okay, so you got 10K and that's fucking good. So listen, so put that money in your bank account, okay? This is what I'm going to tell you. This is what you do. Go down to the bank. I'm going to give you the easiest investment plan in the world. Just buy a fucking CD for 6 months. Take that whole check, put it in a CD. That way, it ain't sitting in your bank account. But I will tell you this, if you're going to get rich and change your life, you got to be comfortable with $50,000 to $100,000 just sitting in your bank account. You got to get used to it. You got to get used to it not burning a fucking hole in your pocket. Okay? The only way you can do that is to keep looking at your bank account and see more and more money in there. Does that make sense?
Be patient, not be so impulsive. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll do that. I'll definitely do that.
Does your car run right now? Does your car run well?
Yeah. Yeah, it runs great.
Where are you living?
In Raleigh, North Carolina.
Okay, you got your own house?
No, we're renting.
Okay, you're renting. Like fucking get the fuck out of here. No one rich rents a fucking house unless you're fucking dumbass on the West Coast that got hundreds of millions of dollars and he says all I do is rent fucking houses. I'm like, fuck, okay, whatever. You worth fucking $500 million. I don't give a fuck what you do. Okay?
Yeah,
so this is what I'm gonna tell you. You fixing to go back in the Air Force, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why don't you plan on buying a house at the first duty station that you get to in the Air Force? And you can use your you can go ahead and state your fucking rebuttal so I can blow your fucking head off.
so this is the thing. It's like I think there's 2 schools of like thought of like physical assets and then like digital assets.
Okay, Isaiah. Like Isaiah, how much money do you have? $10,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 10,000. Let me do some math. 10. I have 1,000 times that number. Do you want to listen to yourself and some bullshit, or do you want to listen to 1,000 times the resources?
All right, buy real estate. I got it.
I'm just telling you, bro. You can fucking do whatever you want, but I'm telling you. And I done fucked up half, Doug. That number could be 5,000 times more than that easily if I hadn't have fucked up some shit. Kind of like where you are right now, talking about, oh, I'm investing in the stock market. I doubled my money in fucking 2 years. Then I lost all of it in the 2001 crash. All of it. I went from fucking $275,000 down to like $60,000 in fucking like 3 weeks. Okay, so I know this.
So
that
much information about stuff that my head's fucking spinning.
Okay, listen, you don't have to. You just fucking slow your roll. You just buy fucking houses. My house in fucking Maryland is a cash cow. I was just there last week roofing that motherfucker. I was just there roofing a fucking house that I bought in 2003. That motherfucker is 5 times more than I paid for it in 2003. 5 times. In DC on 3 acres. Okay? So you can say whatever you want. I'm just telling you how to get rich. You can be 53 like me and not ever have to work again if you don't want to. Or you can sit there and be a poor ass black motherfucker and be trying to figure out at 70 why you fucking on welfare and still having to have a job at fucking Walmart. Okay? Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you, bro. Like it's the black plight of America. How to be poor, how to stay poor, and then how to fucking raise poor people. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay? I got raised in a Jewish household. I got raised in a Jewish household. I'm not gonna let you sit there and tell me some bullshit about money. Okay, I've been rich. I've been rich since I was fucking 3 years old. I've been rich since I was 3 years old. Okay, rich. Me personally, rich. 3 years old, probably $3,000 in the bank. Then in 6 years old, I started making $4,000 a winter, $3,000 a winter. Okay, make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta learn. So here's the thing I'm gonna tell you. The number one thing is you gotta learn a new way. Everybody in your life showed you the wrong way to live. You ever pawned anything at the pawn shop?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, yeah. Well, imagine that. Where the fuck you learn that from?
I pawned a $1,500 drone.
Yep.
Because I needed some money.
Yeah, needed some money. You know what that is?
That's poor. Now that I say that loud, it's like I could have been making videos with that drone.
Hey, motherfucker, you could have been making $1,000 a day just filming motherfuckers' houses for realtors, bro. But you went out there and did some poor people shit. See, that's the epitome of poor people shit. And then you try to tell me what you were going to do with your fucking money, bro. Like, that's poor people. Like, I can't give you the crown for poor people eating it better than you just said it. Okay? But I know you pawn shit because fucking black people use the pawn shop. They fucking poor. That's how you never get ahead. You took a $2,000 drone and pawned it for $1,000. Did you go get it back? No, that motherfucker did just like this. Smoked the $2,000 drone. You poor as fuck. Okay? You got to change poor behaviors, okay?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's, as I said out loud, I'm like, damn, that's
good. Crazy. Good. That's it's supposed to hurt, bro. I'm not trying to be nice to you right now. I want you to be like, fuck, I'm tired of being poor. I got punched in the face as a third grader, bro. Third grader, I got punched in the fucking face. I didn't get no Christmas presents. Okay? I cussed God out and everybody. I'll never be fucking poor again. I might be living in a tent somewhere, but I guarantee you go to my bank account, I got money in that motherfucker. Okay? You got to stop making poor decisions. Okay? We'll talk. I got another kid getting ready to buy a house. So just stay in contact with me. I'll teach you how to buy a house. We're going to buy a house at this next duty station. I don't give a fuck what you say. If you don't buy a house, I'm sending goons to beat your ass. Air Force is easy. I got a bunch of goons in the Air Force. I will send them over to beat your ass every day. They'll show them beat your ass every day until you buy a fucking house. Okay?
I gotta buy a house. And funny, I'm in real estate, and I listen to these motherfuckers, and it's like I'm starting to not believe in real estate. Anyway, I won't hold you. We'll talk. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate it.
You're poor, brother. Stop being poor. Break out the poor mentality, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Stay poor, my man. It's fucking what's that beer commercial? Stay frosty and shit. Yeah, stay poor, motherfucker. Okay, next question. Let's go. I gotta remember back on YouTube, they're gonna ban the shit out of me. I'm dropping too many F-bombs.
Hey Jake, it's Alex. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm having some trouble with that.
Yeah.
It's Alex from France. So
From France?
I was here last week. We talked
hang
about,
on, Alan. I got a question.
Yep.
Are people allowed to have a girlfriend in France if they're married?
No, that's actually against the law.
Listen,
like when you fill out
Alex,
official forms.
I don't care about your forms and the laws. My understanding is most of the grown men have a girlfriend. Is that a true statement?
I would say no. Short answer, no. I wouldn't say that's very common, but I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm sure
All
some
right.
people,
You're in France. I'm in America. Okay, what's your question?
Yeah. So last week you challenged me to meet 10 people, 10 girls.
Oh no!
Because we talked
Hold up, homeboy. I did not say 10 fucking people. Okay, give me their names. I want all their names. Let's see what you got.
Yes. So I got Claire, Anne, Tamara, Emily, Solly. That's 5. Then Julie, Matilda, Leah, Eloise. So that's a French name. Laura, and that's it.
How many was that?
I believe that's 10. So Claire, Anne, Tamara.
Just count them up. How many is that? 10?
Yeah. Claire, Anne, Tamara.
Okay, so now, Alex, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes.
Why did you do the bare minimum and get a 50 on the test?
Honest answer, I didn't want to come here today and not meet that criteria, but it was also very challenging for me. So I absolutely wanted to get it done.
Good. So it was hard as fuck for you to meet 10 of them today.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, good. Okay. Let me ask you this. Was the 10th one as hard as the first one?
No. I would say the first 2 were probably the most difficult, just to kind of break out of the comfort zone.
Okay. How'd you do it?
So I the first time it was at a bar. I actually thought it would be good to go with a friend first time because I'm not used to going bars by myself. But once we were kind of in the vibe and the atmosphere, it was just compliments. Compliments. I like your hair, your bracelet, or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You still there?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So
okay, go ahead. Okay, so you gave some compliments and then you just asked her for a name.
Yep. Exactly. So
it
it really gave me perspective on kind of what I'm struggling with. The fact that it was a challenge for me helped me understand kind of what I need to develop and where I'm struggling a lot. And I realized I'm pretty anxious to do these things. I had a lot of anxiety associated to just fear of rejection, fear of a lot of things. I noticed that.
Okay, so Alex, let me tell you something, man. Your generation, 99% of y'all are dealing with the same fucking problem. So you ain't like don't sit here and try to think that you all special or you're having problems. 99% of your generation cannot talk to people. Okay? They have fucking phone anxiety. Anxiety to talk to somebody over the phone. So what do you think you're having to talk to some female in person and get her name, right? So don't worry about it. We'll get through it. That's why we building the game school. Okay. What do you think the challenge is next week?
Probably up the numbers, as I'm guessing, upping the numbers.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Okay. How hard was it for you to do 10? How long? When did you get the 10th phone number? Wait, hang on. When did you get the 10th name?
Sunday.
So a couple days ago, Sunday. Okay. So it took you like 4 days. Yeah. You tell me, what number do you think you can hit? Can you hit 20 next Wednesday?
Probably could double that just because I wasn't doing that the whole night. I went to 2 events.
I don't want you to go to a bar anymore.
Okay.
Bars are really hard to meet women in. Really hard because they got their defenses up. You got grocery stores over there in France?
Yep.
I want you to go to the grocery store and I want you to meet 10 women in the grocery store this week coming up.
Okay.
All right. Now, Alex, I'm going to ask the magic question. What 2 of those 10 girls did you like the most?
There was a patron at the bar. She was like alternative kind of looking girl. I liked her.
What's her
And then
name?
there was
What's her name?
Solly. Solly,
Okay,
SOLI.
Sully. Okay, and who's the other one?
And the other one is a DJ, actually. The DJ at the nightclub I went to. I talked to her on her
Okay.
smoke break.
Okay.
It's called Eloise.
Did you smoke with her?
Yep.
What was she smoking?
I didn't ask her. I was
How you
smoking stuff.
You used to smoking cigarettes?
Yeah. I
Okay.
didn't ask her what she was smoking, but
Okay. All right. I just wanted. All right. So here's the deal. Did you get anybody's phone number?
I did not get any phone numbers. I got two Instagrams. So the Solly girl, I got her Instagram, and
Okay.
the DJ, found her Instagram. I didn't ask her. I found it.
No. We don't do that shit. We don't go find nobody's Instagram. Okay. So did you talk to Sully? Has she conversed with you on Instagram?
Yeah, we're still talking. I would say that's probably the one bright spot from this week.
Alex, hang on. Have you talked to her in person, or have you just been texting her on Instagram?
So we met in person, and then.
Oh, you had another meeting? Another meeting?
No. So the day I met her, Solly, I met her in person.
Yep.
And then we exchanged contacts.
Okay, my point is, have you met her since then?
No.
Okay, so then on top of that 20 names, you need to go out with her or go to coffee. I don't care what you do. It just got to be real benign, something simple. Hey, you going grocery shopping this week? I'm going to go with you. Are you going to get coffee this week? I'm going to go with you. I want something benign, okay?
Right.
And I want you to get off of Instagram, and I want you to get on her phone. I want you to stop texting her, and I want you to talk to her.
Okay. Yeah,
does that make sense?
I'm calling her.
I want you to call her on the fucking phone and make her talk to you on the fucking phone. Okay?
Roger that. Yep.
You taking notes?
Yep. I've taken notes.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Listen. You helping us out so much right now, Alex. You don't even understand how much marketing you are doing for the game school and West Coast Vikings right now. That's why I'm having this conversation with you, because I want everybody to hear what we fixing to be doing over in game school, helping men be men in America. Okay, you just happen to be in France, parlez-vous français? Okay, so we're gonna keep it fucking rolling. You know what I'm saying? I don't care where you are in the world. Women is the universal language of the world. This shit is easy, but you're gonna be scared in the beginning. The better you get, the more confidence you get, the better you get, the more you get, the more you get, the more you get. Pretty soon, you fucking women are showing up at your house in a dump truck and shit. You like, God damn, I can't eat all this shit coming out this dump truck, but you sure gonna try, bro. At least I tried. So, all right, you got any questions?
No, Jake, I just wanted to report, so I appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to game school and the rest. Thank you.
All right, so next Wednesday, what's the mission next Wednesday?
So 20 names and benign date with Sully.
Perfect. There we go. And get off of Instagram with her, right?
Yeah, and in person. And it's 20 names at the grocery store.
You don't have to be at the grocery store. You can be anywhere, man. Walking down the street, fucking anywhere. You is the weather decent over there yet?
Yeah, decent, pretty decent south. Yeah.
Okay.
Good
So
weather.
fucking, you know what I'm saying? Get your ass out there. Stop some. I want you to stop 5 people on the street and ask them for their name. Okay? That's really scary right there. Okay?
Absolutely.
All
Thank you.
All right, brother. Easy day. Let's go. Shout out to Paul, my guy, and Enzo. Telling y'all, West Coast Vikings gonna be that all fucking day, man. All day. I guarantee you, within probably 3 weeks to a month, you're gonna be a different person. And 2 months from now, you're gonna be a goddamn Viking and shit. That's the goal. All right, next question. We got 2 people in the waiting room. Hit these next questions. We got a little sidetracked by game school, but I love helping people out because most of y'all can't get no poot-tang in a ding-dang. What's the question?
I didn't know there was a game school. That's impressive.
It's just coming up. It ain't open yet. 2K just got into Patreon. We rebuilding our Patreon. We're gonna build out a big ass Patreon. We got Game School over there, West Coast Vikings, Lifestyle School. We're going to help a bunch of people, man. We're going to help a bunch of people.
Too many dudes out there I watch just trying to mumble and stumble and get rejected. But,
hey, man, listen. I'm the king of rejection. I take 100 rejections to get one. Don't worry about it. All right, what you got?
I had a question on the running and the squats in the program.
Go ahead.
The running, what pace am I trying to hit, and what the squats can hit?
What run are you doing?
I'm on the 25, that beginner part. Where
okay, so just run.
Just
run, brother. Just run. Don't even worry about it. If you feel good, run faster. If you fucking don't, run slow.
Okay.
Okay.
And then with the squats, can I do front squats, or is it all just going to be back squats?
No, that's fine. I don't give a fuck what kind of squats. You can do leg press machine too. If you don't like back squats, then do leg press machine.
Okay. I wanted to throw in deadlifts and power cleans and shit sometimes in between.
Okay, so listen. Let me tell you something. Okay. Do you see power cleans or deadlifts on that fucking list?
Nope.
Why?
I'm guessing hard to learn. Easy to get hurt on.
What's the number one injury in fucking CrossFit?
Oh, those power cleans or the deadlifts have to be.
Okay, thank you. So don't do either one of those motherfuckers. What are you training for?
Right.
What are you training for?
Well, obviously, I'm wanting to get in better shape for the military.
Okay, so then if you're trying to train for the military, the number one thing you can't do is get hurt. Power cleans and squats will both fucking tear your ass up. I mean, power cleans and deadlifts will both tear your ass up. Okay?
Yeah. I'm not a fan of deadlifts, but
okay.
I know they do stuff for the core, and everyone's like, oh, it'll
get some kettlebell swings, bro. Get some kettlebell swings, man.
Yeah.
Like, these dudes talking about trap bar deadlifts. Like, I don't really give a shit. Like, trap bar deadlifts is basically a squat, only you're holding onto the weight. So, like, it ain't deadlift.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I got too used to the coaches screaming, deadlift Wednesday, and fucking in college all the time.
In crew? Yeah.
Yeah. I got it. Appreciate it.
All right, cool. Get it. Let's go. Let's get these questions out the way. Now everybody raising their hand. 9-0. We on the turbo speed round with Tasty Gains. Making me on. Let's get these people in here, man. Hey, I got an update on somebody. Hang on real quick. Somebody called me. I'm not even going to say his name, but it starts with an M. And he's actually doing pretty well. Okay? He's having a hard time not talking, but he working with fucking savages. And now his ass understands what we've been talking about on this channel this whole fucking time. And he's like, God damn. I'm like, yeah. He working fucking 18 hours a day. He downrange. He said, man, fuck Jake. These dudes on another level. I've been trying to tell him that for the last fucking 4 years. But now he's seeing it. So we'll see how he does when he comes back. All right, let's go. Let's shoot the question.
What would you recommend just for working up for a max on bench and squats to get
for what? For what?
Just overall max. Like, what would you?
For what?
Like, what would the?
For what? What are you trying to do?
Well, I'm just trying to see what my max. I've been on the lifting program. I just want to see what my max bench and squats would be.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Does it say anywhere on there test your max?
No.
Okay. Did you hear what I just told the last dude?
Yes.
Okay. You think that applies to this same situation?
No.
You don't think a 1 rep max will get you fucked up?
Well, yes. I was just trying to. Trying to say, I didn't think it would.
Listen. Has your weight been going up? Every time you come back to threes, is it more weight than you did the last time you were at threes?
Yes.
Okay, that's all that matters.
Okay.
If you want to max, what was your reps of threes last time? What were your reps of three?
For threes for bench it was 245.
Okay, so just hang on, 245. Add fucking 20 pounds of that. Your max is somewhere around 265, 270, 260. Okay?
Got it. Thank you.
All right. You good?
Yep, that's all I got. Thank you.
guys, man, most of the shit we doing is trying to prevent injuries. Like, we're not trying to be out here. We're not trying to be fucking Hulk Hogan, fucking goddamn Arnold Schwarzenegger. We're trying to go special operations. We're trying to make sure we can prevent injuries. We're lifting so that we got some muscle mass. We can do better, but we're not trying to get hurt. Okay? I've had 3 people. 2 people tore, one dude tore a hamstring, one dude tore a quad, and I had a calf strain 3 weeks before they're supposed to go to SOAS, and all 3 of them didn't get to go to SEAL officer selection, and they're not SEAL officers anymore. Or they didn't even get a chance to go. Okay? All right, let's go. Bang these questions out. Let's go.
Hey, Jake, what's going on? It's Weston.
Weston, what's up?
It's
not Weston Colby, is it?
No, sir.
Fucking bastard. He's the CEO out. He's one of my young kids he's the CEO out in Hawaii. I was just taking a shot. I knew it wasn't you. I know his voice. Go ahead. What you got?
Gotcha. So on the topic of real estate, I'm trying to follow that strategy of buying at least one property or preferably more at each duty station that I've been. I'm currently out in Clark County and in Las Vegas. I've never been to Nellis, but I don't really care because I'm near a duty station anyway.
Okay.
So in terms of duty stations that I've been, is Vandenberg, California, which I'm kind of on the fence about. But either way, my question is, would you still emphasize on that right now versus going into any other field? Like,
here's what I'm going to tell everybody on the channel. You heard me just motherfuck that kid about buying a house, right? When he gets in the Air Force. But I'm counting on him not getting back in the Air Force for like 5 months. Okay, that is my guess. Probably somewhere in the 3 to 5 month range. And we will have a lot better idea of where we are market-wise. This is the first time in the history of America where rents are lower than the price to buy a house. I'm going to tell you right now, the house prices are going to come down. Like, if it's never been that way, it ain't going to last for long. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as that's the case, then you got to, either you're going to suck it. Like, I got 3 houses that I bought last year, and I'm underwater in each house by like $50 a month, okay? I knew that was a risk going in. That's what it is. But I'm up in each house probably, I don't know, maybe like probably $15,000 to $20,000. So it's a long game. Real estate is a long game. So this market won't last. Interest rates are probably going to have to come down. Or the houses are like house prices in San Antonio are already coming down. They're coming down all over the country. So,
okay,
does that make sense?
I guess it makes sense. So I guess the short answer, just to condense it down, is just wait for something to happen, wait for the market to shift, and then reevaluate from there.
So I tell everybody the same thing. Go on Zillow and look at your market, and it'll tell you like whether it's a good time to buy or not. Like if your market's fucking on fire, like Las Vegas has been on fire for the last 15 years from everybody moving out of Cali. Same thing with San Antonio. Same thing with Austin, right? Dallas, Houston, Arizona, Southern Arizona, like Phoenix. Like people are flying out of California right now. So like you might be in one of those markets that's not really affected by everything.
Okay. Do you have a preferred starting property, like whether it's single family, multifamily, townhouse?
Don't buy condos. Don't buy condos. I don't really like townhouses, okay? Because you don't get the same value increase in a townhouse. So I would prefer to buy single family homes. I got the house in Maryland is a duplex. Duplexes are cool if you can get them. So
my next question would be like, I guess for someone who's like a first time buyer, or so let's just say quote unquote budgeted. Because as much as I would like to buy a multifamily,
How old are you? How old are you?
27.
Okay, you got kids, a wife?
No.
Okay, it's the easiest shit in the world. You buy a house, you put 3 of your buddies in the house. Are you in the military?
I separated in August of 22.
Okay, so then you just find some roommates. I normally go find females for roommates that are in college, like in the PhD programs. That's my cheat code. Charge them $500. That's 50% of your mortgage or more. It makes it easy doing a big house.
All right. Can you say that one more time just so I jot it down? You said 3 female roommates in like a PhD program?
Yeah. Like where are you living in Vegas, right? You got UNLV, you got like 4 colleges right there. Like go on there, all their PhD job boards or housing boards and post that you got a room.
Okay. I've never heard that strategy before, but okay.
Yeah. Cool.
That's all I got. I really appreciate it.
All good. All right, let's go. Someone said you probably could find a Facebook group around the PhD programs. Absolutely. Master's degrees, man, they just look for a place to stay. As long as you're a good dude, you ain't a creep. Fucking have a couple good female roommates. Keep the house clean. Don't have no problems. Go work. Do your thing. Yeah, they don't have much money. That's why they're looking for a good-ass place to stay, brother. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, hey Jake. So I'm looking for some boots for RTC, and I'm looking.
You do? Hey man,
like,
hang on.
Boot care.
What are you doing? You working on some food?
So I'm looking for boot care, and I was looking on YouTube.
Hang on.
Really ugly.
Hey man, did you say fucking foot care?
Boots.
Boot care?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm trying to understand you. You sound like you're talking to me through a fucking microphone that's fucking got the head ripped off of it. Okay, you're looking at boots. What is your question?
Yeah, I was wondering about any like boot care recommendations for RTC, since like all the good ones that I saw like include like a lighter, and we can't bring a lighter to RTC.
What are you talking about, boot care?
Well, and like just intra-fire like pitfalls, like where like attention would go into.
Hey man, listen, motherfucker. Like I know you're not trolling, but do you even own a fucking pair of the new boots?
That's what I'm looking into.
Okay, there is no fucking boot care. They're all suede. You don't do shit with them.
Yeah, is there like a stigma if I get different boots than everyone else?
You're not going to buy different boots than everybody else. You're going to buy the same fucking boots they issuing everybody else. Where are you going to ROTC at?
No, RTC. I'm enlisting.
You're enlisting?
I'm enlisting.
Okay, so then that makes a lot more sense, because I was about to say fuck. Okay, listen, just figure out what kind of boots. DM Staff Sergeant Shell, ask Staff Sergeant Shell, what kind of boots do I need to have to go to boot camp with? But the other thing I would tell you is I'm not opposed to you going to boot camp with a pair of boots.
Are you going? Wait, you're going to the Army boot camp? What are you doing? Are you going?
Navy.
Oh, fuck! You don't even worry about no shit. Navy don't even fucking care. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to worry about no boot care. Boots. Yes, you will be polishing boots in the Navy. Don't worry, they'll teach you. Don't even worry about it. Just make sure they fit. Don't take no shoes that don't fit in boot camp. Okay. Are you going to Buds? No, that's a no. No, you're not going to Buds. Are you trying to go to Buds?
Maybe in the future.
Okay, cool. You'll never get there enlisting in the Navy, so I'm just letting you know that. Okay.
Got it. Thanks so much, Jake.
All right, bye. Holy fucking shit. Boot care. God damn, I'm about to say there ain't no boot care in the Army. All right, hit these questions, man. We done. We got like 6 people in this motherfucker. Let's go.
I just had a quick question about what's a better rate for the Navy. I already scored the ASVAB, and the recruiter's pushing CTI or CWT, and I'm just curious. I don't really have a preference.
What's
what do you
CTI?
recommend?
What's CTI?
Crypto linguist, and
Okay.
CWT is cyber warfare. With
Go cyber warfare. Cyber warfare.
It's better for the civilian sector. Okay. All right.
No,
Thank you very much, Jake.
Listen. The language shit, you're just gonna be listening to the shit on the radio all day. The cyber shit gonna get you paid when you get out.
Okay. Yeah, they both had top secrets and shit. So.
Yeah, but like I got a dude doing the language shit right now. He hates it. He had to first he had to learn Mandarin Chinese for 9 months, and now all he do is float around and fucking basically listen to shit. But you want to be in cyber.
Yeah.
You want to be in cyber warfare because then you can get out and go straight to contracting and make a bunch of money.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yep. All right, let's go. We bagging them out. We on speed round. It's 21. We out of here. Let's go. Hey, man.
Hey.
What?
I passed the ASTB today.
Okay. What'd you get?
576.
Okay, so let me say something. 576. Yeah. What is the minimum maximum that you need on the ASTB?
Minimum's 455.
No, that's not the minimum. The minimum is 7s.
That's all across for auto select.
Okay, so Michael, let me help you out. You're probably not going to get selected with 4s. Are you going in the Marine Corps?
It's an option.
Are you white? Are you white?
No, I'm black. I'm the Ranger.
Oh, it's that fucking Michael. Okay, Michael, you got to say something. But I need you to take the test again, Michael. You cannot go in the Marine Corps. You cannot. I will not let you go in the Marine Corps. Will not let you. I will fucking, like, I know you're tough. I will just bring more motherfuckers to beat your ass. Okay? So I need you to study some more and go take the test again, because I need fucking, at a minimum, I need 6s.
Gotcha.
What'd you get a 4 in?
No, I said I got 5. I got a 5.76.
I mean, that's still, that 5 ain't good, bro. You think they're gonna take you with it? What'd your recruiter say?
I talked to, as long as I have strong letter recommendations. I talked to one of our guys on the one that was going to F-18s.
Yeah.
He said it's fine, just get a recommendation. He said their guy in the class with a 5, but I scored a 7 pilot, which was the most important, to 7. So he said as long as I have at least 2 strong letter recommendations, I should be fine. Which I have my friend's dad. That's a colonel. That was F-18 Corps, and then I have a 2-star general.
Yeah.
F-16s.
All right, we'll find out. You come back in here and tell me, fuck you, I got in with my shitty ass fucking ASTB. Okay. When are you putting your package in? When you putting your package in, Mike?
I'm on the process right now. I got to go to MEPS next week, but I'm trying to put my package in so I can go to the board in July.
Okay. If you need any help, hit Will up. Okay.
Will do.
All right, brother. Please identify yourself before I start yelling at you about your fucking shitty ass stuff. I know Mike very well. I know Mike for like 4 years, so I just can't tell who Mike is with Michael in the F-15. All good. Let's go. Let's rip him. Let's go.
Hey, Jake. My name's Aaron.
Aaron, what's up?
Yeah. So I'm enlisting in the Army with an option 40 contract.
Okay.
I'm enlisted already.
Okay.
I just found you. I ship in early June.
Yep.
I've been running, swimming, and lifting Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have started wrecking a little bit.
Hang on, hombre. Hang on, hombre. What about
sir.
Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday?
Let me rephrase that. I run and swim every day, but on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I lift.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
you
sir.
Got the, do
I
you have the
started wrecking
PDF?
a little bit.
Do you have the
yes,
PDF?
Yes, sir. I do have the PDF.
Okay. I was. How many miles a week are you running?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm at 25.
Okay. What's your 5-mile time?
I have not tested my 5-mile time.
What's your 3-mile time?
I have a 2-mile.
Okay. What's your 2-mile time?
Be 17:30, but that was 3 weeks ago.
Hombre, 17:30, 2-mile time.
Yes, sir. That was 3 weeks
okay,
ago.
let me tell you something, Aaron. Let me tell you something. You better get on that PDF, and you better eat every piece of that PDF from now until you leave, because you have 0 chance of making it with a 14-minute 2-mile. You have 0 chance of making it.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. What other questions you got?
That's what I was looking for. I was just trying to look for some direction. I didn't know.
You better. You have a job right now, Aaron? How old are you?
No, I'm 19. I don't have a job right now.
Okay. Well, then I suggest you start working out 4 times a day.
Okay.
All right. How much you weigh?
Right now I'm at 160.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
Okay. Well, you better start fucking lifting too, because you ain't gonna make it at fucking 6 foot 160.
Okay. Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna give you 2 choices. If I was you, I might try to change that option 40 to an 11 X-ray. Is that doable, Staff Sergeant Shell? Could he go ask to change that option 40 to an 11 X-ray?
He could without doing it, he could just drop it in basic training. When you get there, you can just say, hey, I don't want to do the option 40 part because you're already going to OSIT for 11X. Whoa. I mean, what job did you pick? What's your MOS?
I'm a 91 Charlie, equipment utilities repair.
Oh, man.
Ain't no way.
You're not going to make it. You'd have to
way.
renegotiate your entire contract if you're trying to go 11X. But yes, you can renegotiate.
Okay, so Aaron, this is what I'm going to tell you, okay? I'm just going to give you, you said June, right? When are you leaving?
June 9th.
Okay, it's already fucking May. Okay, so this is what I'm going to tell you. If I was you, I would go see your recruiter tomorrow and tell him you want an 11 X-ray contract. Okay? You're not gonna make option 40. There's no chance in hell in 1 month you're gonna make option 40. Are you a wrestler? You a high school wrestler?
I trained jujitsu for 2 years.
Okay, that don't count.
Okay.
Okay. If I was you, I would go ask for 11. Try to see if you can get 11 X-ray. Does that make sense? Which is an airborne contract. They'll send you to the airborne unit for a couple of years, and then you can go select from there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Next guy. Let's go.
Jake,
Hello?
it's Daniel. I appreciate it. I got two questions. One was about real estate.
Okay.
My mom wanted to do a HELOC to try to do a deal to send me money because I have a real estate background. I told her, I said, I don't know about the market. I was looking at duplex.
No HELOCs. No HELOCs.
That's what I was trying, because I said, I'd rather just have cash because I'm already going with the option 40 and I'm working with you already. And I said, I'll just do it.
You don't need no money. Listen. If you're going in the military, you got a VA loan. You don't need no fucking money. No money down, nothing. Nothing at closing. You don't need nothing. You can buy your first house, your first duplex, your first fourplex with no money down, finance the whole thing. You ain't got nothing to worry about buying your first house on a VA.
Great. And then the second question is that I'm trying to live the lie, and I'm trying to
live a what?
Live the lie, where I'm trying to tell my mom like a different MOS. I don't want her to be involved in none of it because my dad understands what I'm doing.
So then don't worry about it. Fucking tell you you're gonna be a cook.
All right.
What's the fucking problem with that? All right, he gone. Next person. Shit.
Hey Jake,
Yeah.
real quick, do you still have to live in the house for a year before you're able to use it as like an income property with the VA loan?
Here's what I'm gonna say. Yes, there's always those stipulations, but no one's gonna check you. So like if you live there, like as long as you like, they're not gonna check you on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. I was wondering because I never understood that part where it was like it was really specific when I did mine. They're like, don't use it as an income for a year. You got to live in it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So what they're saying is,
I was like, how the hell are they gonna know? But
they're not gonna. But here's the deal.
Or something.
Yeah, here's the deal. Like you can't so let's say you buy a duplex on your VA. You're gonna rent the other half out. They're just saying that you can't rent the whole house out first year immediately. But they're not gonna be able to check it. They're not coming to check it. The only way you would get checked if something came up and you got in trouble. But you gotta have somewhere to live, so I don't recommend like using your VA on a house to rent. Especially in this market right now. Like this market's upside down. It's stupid. So unless you're gonna do the room hack where you put roommates in there, and I know you got a whole family, you ain't living with nobody. So all right, let's get these last three questions out of here. We gone. Oh, Harold's in here. No, is that Harold? Yeah, that's Harold. I know Harold's face now.
Yeah.
You know what you got, Harold? You gonna say something?
No, I was going to say myself about the VA loan thing because my house in Albuquerque, that's under a VA loan. It's not rented out. It's under a contract. And the house I have now, where I'm at now, is under the VA loan too. So I have two loans under the same VA loan, but it's two different houses. But one house is under a contract where I'm still getting paid monthly from that buyer. So I just got a $9,000 check last week from a principal payment that they made. So essentially what they do, your VA loan, because my interest rate was lower, they use my loan as the bank for the buyers.
And
it's a weird process. But
Harold, you still had room on the VA to buy another house, correct?
Yeah, so the big thing was the total cost. So my overall VA loans for a little under like $900,000.
Yeah.
But because both houses combined are under that price, I'm still good.
Yep.
So that house in Albuquerque, the buyers came in, they put $100,000 down because I had the equity. So I had about $120,000 in equity in the house. They put $100K down that I got to my pocket. They've been paying the mortgage every month, but because they're paying at a higher interest rate, I get the difference back. So I get about $700 back every month. And because there's still equity, they just made a principal payment last week for $10,000, and I got that back as all cash.
Let's
It's
go.
a 5-year contract.
Let's go.
So,
Harold's out there playing
it's-
some 3D chess right now, my guy.
Yeah, so I think like you said, it's the total cost of the houses, but also you had to live in the first house as well. And also don't forget if you get a disability, you don't have to pay funding fees. So that got refunded too when I got my VA disability as well.
Yeah, Staff Sergeant Shell still in the mean green, so he don't get to use that little exemption.
Oh, and of course, both houses with no money down. So
no money
if you get
down,
a
nothing.
good person to work with you, if you get some good people to work with you, they'll let you know some things.
Hey, I got a Staff Sergeant Shell. I got the VA mortgage crew. One of the dudes I play football with down in Virginia Beach. That's all they do is VA mortgages. So we got a couple dudes. So if you need somebody, just hit me up. I'll give you a couple names.
All right, for sure.
All right. Let's go. Dawkins and Diary. Let's go. Get them out.
Yeah. So Jake and Staff Sergeant Kelly, one last question. So it's
Shell.
I apologize. Okay. I apologize. Just a follow-up to my question earlier. So Jake, I got you on going active duty. This question is more so just kind of like a follow-up for guidance as far as making sure that I don't max myself out as far as like committing to a certain contract that max me out. Like I'll be turning.
What do you mean max you out?
What I mean is, in order to, like, for example, with Illinois police, you can't be older than 34.
So he just listen. They said that you're gonna sign a 2-year contract. Listen, you're coming out the military, bro. They're gonna write you a waiver for that shit, guaranteed. They're gonna write you a waiver. They're gonna write you a waiver in 2 fucking seconds coming out the middle. But you're only gonna do a 2-year contract or a 3-year contract.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. There we go.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Last question. We done.
All right. So my name is Anthony. I'm enlisting to the Navy as a nuke, and I was just looking about some guidance about the whole program.
What's your GPA in high school?
It was real bad, like mid-3s, like 3.3.
Like 3.3. Is that bad?
Well, it's not very good.
Okay, well, it's not bad. Okay, I graduated high school like a 2.5. So, I will tell you this: it's the number 2 hardest academic school in the military, behind EOD. I will tell you this: like, you need to get your mind right around studying, because you're gonna fucking study. You better figure out how to study and what to study, because you're gonna study for how long is A school? 9 months or how long is A school?
It depends on what rate you get. I think some is 3 and then some are 6.
What is your rate?
You pick it at RTC, and then it's like divided 50% MM, 30% EM, 20% ELT.
Okay. So like I'm just telling you, you gotta study, brother. Like the number 1 job of nuke power dudes is be smart. So you're gonna have to like practice your study skills. Did you have good study skills in high school?
Not at all.
Okay, well then you better get your mind right, or you're gonna fail the fuck out the program with a quickness.
All right, thank you.
Okay, I just talked to somebody today. Their husband is an electrician's apprenticeship super program. He started a program with 30 people 2 years ago. There are now 7 people in the program. So if you're gonna go get some goodness like being an electrician and make, $200,000 a year, $150,000 a year, you better believe there's gonna be some hard work between there and now. So nuke power, hard ass job academically, always studying, ton of shit to learn. Nuclear power is hard. Okay, so prepare your mind. All right, folks, that's a good one. Staff Sergeant Shell. Tasty gains, motherfuckers. Crushing some tasty gains. You got anything else, Staff Sergeant Shell?
Nope, nothing else.
All right, folks, man. Alex is setting the bar high. If you guys are out there and you're feeling lonely, first thing I'm going to tell you is stop beating your dick so damn much. Get out there, introduce yourself to 10 people, man. Just 10 a week will change how you look at life, man. Telling you, West Coast Vikings with Paul and Enzo, and the game school gonna be coming down the tracks kind of hot and heavy, man. Stand by. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll have Patreon up and running, migrate everything over from schools, get all that stuff set up. We're going to have to do some stuff. I talked to Staff Sergeant Shell today and Zach. We're going to have some tiers over here. We're going to have a couple things open for free. And then we're going to have some low-hanging fruit. And then we're going to have some higher-hanging fruit. And then we're going to have straight gold. All right, folks. Love y'all, man. See you on YouTube. Staff Sergeant Shell is at 25. We need to get to 30 next week. 30. I'm out. Hey, remember, next year we going for 250. Because I ain't losing to some African in New York City. I ain't losing no African in New York City. I don't care if we got to hire a couple people to fill out paperwork. We're going to figure out how to get to 250. All right, y'all.